Make sure you check out our new sponsor, the Health Blaze. All the information is in the description. Use the promo code above. Goodfella1 Boxing at 18% off of all their natural products from deodorant, pomade, toothpaste, and much, much more. And they have additional discounts on their website as well. That's thehealthblaze.com. Starting December 20th. That promo code is good for 18% off. We go. Gervonta Tank Davis card and the main event with Hugo Ruiz totally bombs on Showtime and proves what I said the other day was true, that Showtime is going to be obsolete and Fox is the future. We're back. Goodfella Sports TV, we in the building. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, bell icon button. Hey, we working this morning, man. Grind gang, all right? But don't forget to check out the sponsor, our sponsor, The Health Blaze at thehealthblaze.com. Promo code Goodfella1 Boxing get you 18% off their all-natural products, lotions, soaps, foot soaks, bath bombs, deodorant, toothpaste, and much, much more. And get healthy, get right with the Health Blaze. The website and promo code is in the description. Get that 18% off. Don't forget to use that promo code. You feel me? But, hey, man, my brother on Twitter, Brooklyn Brawler 1970, and I'll link the source in the description. He always got the numbers. Usually he the first one with them, and they be accurate. So, he says the Showtime Boxing averaged 311,000 viewers on Saturday night. The main event portion of the telecast averaged 429,000 viewers from 11:54 to 12:03 Eastern Standard Time. Not great numbers, not unexpected considering the main event was basically scrapped. So, yeah, that is something that Abner Morris wasn't there to pull them today about their regular 600,000 on Showtime. They do. Him and Santa Cruz did, I believe, like 600,000 on Showtime too. So Showtime, like I was explaining, don't be doing great numbers. And I elaborate like I elaborated last night on the Errol Spence and Mikey Garcia live press conference video I did. They'll be doing Saturday. You know, at the end of the day, Showtime don't be promoting the fights on CBS, not during the football games, not during the NFL or the AAF. They didn't run no. I don't know if they ran any boxing ads. I didn't hear nobody say it. I didn't watch the Super Bowl, so I don't know if they ran no boxing ads on the Super Bowl. But I didn't hear nothing about it. So they really not investing into boxing, you know, like people believe. You know what I'm saying? You know, Showtime is pretty much is just don't have a subscriber base to get numbers even like HBO. HBO was doing from $5 to $10 million to 10 million viewers on Boxing After Dark. You know, in the early 2000s, late 90s, I believe it was. You know, ESPN is getting great numbers. Lomachenko getting the spot right after the Heisman. He did like 2 million viewership. So did Terrence Crawford. And when you go over to Showtime, you just don't get that viewership, man. Mikey Garcia, Errol Spence has never done over 1 million viewerships on Showtime. Never. Only one that cracked 1 million, I believe, was Deontay Wilder. I'm not sure Adrian Broner and Mikey Garcia only did 909,000 or 900K or something like that on Showtime. So it's not even 1 million people seeing you. You don't have no accessibility on Showtime. In Showtime, and maybe Bob Aaron was right, that it's going to be obsolete. After this 2-year deal with Fox, I think Fox, and they had already tried to buy the entire PBC brand, I believe Fox will invest fully into boxing and make PBC Showtime obsolete. I think all the boxing is going to go over to Fox. You know, unless CBS puts boxing on as well. And CBS doesn't seem to be interested in putting boxing on, and they don't seem to be interested in really doing boxing. I know they doubled their dates on Showtime, but who watches Showtime? Nobody. You see, Charlos did almost 2 million on Fox. Keith Thurman did great numbers on Fox. You know, in tune-up fights, it wasn't the point that Hugo Ruiz in there had a point to do with it, but Adam Mars and Santa Cruz only did 600,000. So really, Tank Brand fighting on Showtime is being suppressed. He can't really grow like he want to grow like he can on Fox. And that's why I said Showtime is the problem. No, not Showtime don't even have none of the subscribers that HBO got. You know, I think HBO got almost 40 million subscribers or some shit like that. And Showtime might have 20 million. You know? And it's just where boxing go to die at. You're not getting access. A lot of people don't have Showtime. More people got HBO. A lot of people are cutting back cable and getting with APKs and streaming and streaming the movie channels. They just keep the basic cable channels. Premium network cable is becoming obsolete because you can watch all that shit on the Fire Stick live or on a 30-minute delay. You know, this ain't an indictment on Tank, and people gonna say, well, I told you Lomachenko is more popular. And they can say that using the numbers, but you put Lomachenko on Showtime, you tell me what him and Gary Russell did on Showtime. What was the numbers that Gary Russell and Loma did on Showtime? You know, and I guarantee they wasn't that good neither. You know? But that's just what it is, man. Showtime is where boxing goes to die. It's a graveyard. It ain't because they don't really do great production, you know, or nothing like that. It's the simple fact. It's the simple fact that, you know, nobody really got Showtime. Nobody really paying for Showtime. You know, they don't have the premier top movies like HBO or Cinemax. You know, so at the end of the day, you know, it's hurting fighters to fight on Showtime. Even though they expanded their dates, nobody was cracking $1 million but Deontay Wilder and maybe an Adrian Broner fight. I'm not sure. Nobody. When Errol Spence fought after the Olympic game, like Lomachenko fought right after the Heisman, after he fought after the Olympic gold medal game, the basketball, men's basketball, with Leonard Bundini Bundu, he did over 6 million viewerships. 6 million people seen Errol Spence. And people say, well, Errol Spence got a cold fan following because they pushed Errol Spence. Well, over Terrence Crawford, that could be true. He is from Texas. That's a way bigger state than Omaha, Nebraska. He did fight after the Olympic gold medal game. That got him 6 million more fans to check him out. You know, he don't really use social media to his advantage more than Terrence Bud Crawford do. Bud to go on there and do a Q&A. It's just that, you know, he's in a bigger market in Texas. That's just the point of it. Gervonta Tank Davis is probably more popular amongst the celebrities in the entertainment world because he's from Baltimore. They from more like mid or premier markets. But no matter he from Baltimore or not, he didn't do good numbers at all. Those numbers are pathetic. 311,000 average watch Saturday and 429,000, you know, during the main event portion. Man, come on, nobody really even seen this dude. You know, and the point of it, and a part of it got to do with it was on Western time, Pacific time. All Tank fan base is from the East Coast, so why is he fighting on the West? Why are you developing a fan base on the West Coast instead of the East Coast? And I'm gonna tell you why again. Floyd Mayweather Jr. He wants to do that. Motherfucker wants to make him to follow his blueprint of exploiting the Latino or Mexican and Puerto Rican dollar. You know, that's what he wants. He wants them to exploit their money. He wants Tank to be over there and be beating up Mexicans and them be mad at Tank or be fans of Tank. And he wants to make Tank, you know, a Mexican ticket puller. When Tank got a whole bunch of brothers and sisters on the East Coast that's going to support him. But that's Mayweather. He said, well, I only know how to do it how I know how to do it. He don't know no other different way. And that's like me telling people how to start a YouTube page. I only can give you what I got, the research that I use and how I came up. You know? But they ain't the end all be all. It's always more than one way. It just ain't a fork in the road. Maybe sometimes you got to dig up under the fork and you got to dig up under the fork and dig up under the fork and go straight down. You know, it's multiple ways to do things. And Floyd Mayweather trying to build that same blueprint that he used by exploiting the Mexican fan base, but it may not work for Tank. Tank got a whole East Coast. He had the whole East Coast on lock if you tap into that. You know, Canelo Alvarez just came to Madison Square Garden, his first major fight in the first time. And he 15 years of his career, whatever like that. So why are we taking Tank and making his first headline in America be on the West Coast when I was at the Barclays Center watching him fight Jesus Clay, he had the whole lower bowl supporting him? So why should this real fan base, black fans that mess with Tank, take a back seat to Mexican fans? Why? But hey, that's that Mayweather shit, man. I told y'all, man. You gotta watch that guy, man. He ain't for the culture. He trying to really hurt Tank, man. If anything, maybe it's knowingly or not knowingly trying to hurt Tank. But hey, like I said before, man, you know, they not moving this kid right, man. And those numbers show it right now. You know, they should have fought on the East Coast. He would have got more viewership. He probably got 100 or 200,000 more viewerships. People weren't staying up that late. People at the club. People getting ready to go to church. People going to sleep, getting ready to go to work. You know what I'm saying? He fighting on Pacific time and all his fans on the East Coast. Canelo just came to the East Coast and he's a Southwest Western type fighter. He just came to the East Coast for the first time in his career, 10, 12 years deep in his career, whatever it is. But all of a sudden, Tank is from the East Coast and they making him fight on the West Coast. That time, Showtime had a lot to do with it, man, and lack of promotion for that fight. And also Abner Mares pulling out. But hey, Abner Mares, you know, he only did 600,000 Leo Santa Cruz on the West Coast. But hey, it's Goodfellas Sports TV. I appreciate everybody for checking in. I'll link that source in the description with the numbers. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, won't miss the video. Don't forget we on Facebook, Twitter. You can reach out to the email if you got a business question, inquiry, sponsorship. In addition to that, starting the Instagram back up, so be on the lookout for that to be in the description real soon. Don't forget our podcast. All our episodes from Boxing 101 and me and Callie cooking up, NBA 101, Hip Hop 101, all those will be on there from now on. In addition to that, don't forget to check out our sponsor, The Hellblaze, at thehellblaze.com. Promo code Goodfella1Boxing. Get you 18% off their all natural products, lotion soaps, foot soaps, bath bombs, deodorant, much, much more. Website, promo code in the description. Goodfella.